Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host, Sellssi. And surprise, surprise, the FA has put another smart one on us, and they've released the 25-man squad for the African Cup of Nations qualifiers versus Angola, the double header. Well, we were made to know that there'll be a press conference before this 25-man squad is named. But guess what? The FA have gone ahead and named Chris Hughton's squad before his unveiling and everything else. Today we'll be looking at the 25-man squad. You let me know your thoughts down in the comments box. As usual, subscribe if you have not. Click on the notification bell to get more updates. Without much ado, let's get right into it. There are some few new names in there. But goalkeepers, no surprise there. Lawrence Atizigi of St. Gallen is in there. Abdul Manaf Nuruddin of Kas Upen, struggling for playing time of late. He has managed to enter into the final 25-man squad. Joseph Wallacott struggling for playing time as well in recent times himself. Jojo Wallacott has not been playing regularly for Charlton Athletic. He is in here though. So 3 goalkeepers named by Coach Chris Hughton for this game. For the defenders, we have Tariq Lamptey of Brighton and Hove Albion. We were worried about his injury concern heading into the game versus Angola. Following that injury, he suffered over the weekend in Brighton's win, but he has made it, and possibly Chris Hughton has assessed the situation and thinks that he will be ready in time on the 23rd for that game. Dennis Odoi is also in there. He plays for Club Brugge. Gideon Mensah also as well is in there. He plays for AJ Auxerre, having a good time with his club side, AJ Auxerre. Patrick Bozo of Sheriff Tiraspol is also in here, and Patrick Bozo, he will get his maiden call up here. He is 25 years of age, plays for Sheriff Tiraspol. He plays as a defender, and Cyril will profile him and let you know what his strengths and weaknesses are. He plays at left back. You know, the left back position is not so solid in terms of competition for places. So Bozo, will see him in action for the Ghana Black Stars. This is amazing maiden call up. Daniel Amate is also in there of Leicester City. Joseph Aidu of Celta Vigo makes it. Mohamed Salisu and Alexander Jiku. Notice the absence of Abdul Babaraman. Yes, he has not been playing in recent times for Reading. The reasons have not been quite clear, but I think Chris Hughton has done his homework and feels that probably he deems him surplus requirement. So his place is replaced by Patrick Bozo, who is also a left back. For the midfielders, we have Thomas Partey also in there. A great season with Arsenal so far, enjoying his time with the Gunners, helping them on to a title charge. He surely would be the first name on the list. Majid Ashimeru of Anderlecht is also in there. He has had a great season so far. Found the back of the net a couple of times. Ashimeru deservedly in the final team. And Salis Abdul Samed, quite obviously, this man assimilated so nicely into the Ghana team heading into the World Cup. The pre-World Cup games, he was immense. In the World Cup itself, stellar performance despite Ghana's unfortunate group stage exit. He makes it here. Salis Abdul Samed of RC Lyon. Edmond Ado, quite interesting. He plays for Spartak Sobotica. I've not been following him closely. He was with Sheriff Tiraspol, and he was without the club for a while. He has moved to Spartak now, and he is in the final 25 here. A surprise addition for me. But Chris Hughton probably knows why he added him and will answer accordingly at his unveiling as to what made Edmond Ado go ahead of some other names in there. Jordan Hayu is part of the wingers named here. He plays for Crystal Palace. 1 goal this season, 2 assists if I'm not mistaken. So he will be in there. Experience is what helps him get into this team. Most of all, one of the senior most players in the Ghana national team, a veteran of sorts. for the Ghana Black Stars. Osman Bokari as well, one of the wingers this season, has got I think 4 or 5 goals in the league for his club side, Red Star Belgrade. He is enjoying life. Before the World Cup, he had scored a lot of goals and was being hailed by his club side. I think this is a great addition to the national team. Joseph Paintsil, many people's call for him has been heard. He is in there. Joseph Paintsil of Genk, they are going in for the title. Paintsil leading that charge. 11 goals, I think, and 10 assists for the season so far. It would have been remiss to not see it being named here. Kamaldeen Sulemana, who made that switch from Stade Rennes into Southampton, is in the team here. Few and far between. 4 games for Southampton, 2 starts he has had. Not so great in terms of goal contribution and scoring goals, but he has endeared himself to the crowd with his pace. He has a lot to learn in the Premier League, and he's in his early 20s, so we'll give him time to pick things up. Rashford Yeboah Konesdorfer finding the back of the net over the weekend last time out from the bench. He came on and added to a size 3-0 win. He was immense to them, has been immense for a while. Remiss, we missed him at the World Cup. It was quite unfortunate. He did not make the cut, but he does make the cut of wingers here for Chris Hughton. For the forwards, we have Mohamed Kudus' sterling performance. 10 goals in the league, 17 goals in total so far in for his club side, that is Ajax. He's 2 of the highest goal scorer in the Eredivisie. I think this guy, no one will question his addition. Andre Ayew, as a part of the forwards, made a move into the Premier League with Nottingham Forest, enjoying life there. Has played a couple of games and is slowly being used despite a bit part role for him. Kamal Soa also in there. He has also endeared himself. He is with Club Brugge. He also makes the cuts here for the Ghana Black Stars. Kamal Soa has been amazing in the Champions League. Unfortunately, his side were knocked out this week in the Champions League, giving a footballing lesson by Benfica. They are out of it, but Kamal Soa before then was integral to his side's qualification to the knockout phases. They are out. Kamal Soa and Iñaki Williams of Athletic Club Bilbao has been playing regularly, but unfortunately this season he missed a couple of games due to injury for the first time in his career for close to 6 years. He missed a couple of matches, struggling for the Black Stars in terms of goal contribution. Hopefully he does grow into the team and starts to contribute in that respect, because that is how we judge players there. And finally, Antoine Semenyo, he is with AFC Bournemouth. Great first half of the season with Bristol City. Great start to 2023 with Bristol City, scoring in 4 consecutive games for them. He makes the Ghana Black Stars team after getting a call up for this game here. He plays for AFC Bournemouth. They are still struggling, relegation battle, dogfight. You can be sure he will live up to the billing and possibly help his side escape the drop. So these are the 25 players that will play for Chris Hughton in his first game in charge of the Ghana Black Stars. One debutant named here, Patrick Bozo, will be profiling him. Let me know your thoughts in the comments box. Any surprise names that have you seen here? Any names that should have been included that were not? Let me know what you think in the comments box. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the rest of your day.